We're counting down the 6 most essential habits and maintenance routines that separate average Fords from those that quietly cross 500,000 miles. From overlooked driving techniques to simple, high-impact service intervals, each step is backed by real data and hard-earned owner experience. Which habit delivers the highest payoff, and which routine do most owners neglect first? Let's begin the countdown with the fundamentals of smooth driving. Every mile a Ford travels, the driver's habits quietly shape its future. Smooth launches and gentle acceleration keep torque spikes in check, protecting engine mounts, drive shafts, and transmission clutches from sudden shock. Overloading or towing beyond the truck's rated limits, ignoring the gross vehicle weight rating, multiplies stress on every moving part. Fleet studies and telematics from national service trucks reveal that hard launches and chronic overloading double or even triple the rate of mount and clutch failures. Watching temperature gauges and respecting load limits aren't just best practices. They are zero-cost habits that extend the life of every major component. Electrical faults often mimic major mechanical failures, yet most are preventable with simple routines. A weak battery older than 4 or 5 years can cause voltage dips that corrupt shift logic or even damage engine control modules. Ford forums are filled with stories of drivability issues traced back to nothing more than an aging battery or corroded ground. Annual cleaning of ground connections and battery terminals keeps electrical systems stable and avoids phantom sensor codes. The mass airflow sensor, if left dirty past 30,000 miles, can skew fuel delivery by up to 10%, leading to rough running and poor fuel economy. Oxygen sensors, once past 120,000 miles, lose accuracy and quietly degrade performance. These low-cost checks, including battery replacement, ground cleaning, and sensor care, prevent hidden faults that, left unchecked, can snowball into costly repairs. Differential and transfer case failures often end a Ford's run long before the engine or transmission. Fluid inside these units breaks down over time, losing its ability to protect gears from wear and heat. Changing differential and transfer case fluids every 40,000 to 60,000 miles costs far less than replacing a worn-out assembly. Skipping this service risks metal shavings, noisy operation, and eventual lockup. Annual wheel alignment keeps tires wearing evenly and reduces stress on suspension joints, preventing vibration damage that creeps in after 100,000 miles. In the salt belt, untreated frames can perforate by 180,000 miles, while trucks with regular undercarriage washes often show only surface rust at 350,000 miles. Routine cleaning and inspection of the underbody are essential to keep the frame and brake lines intact for the long haul. Coolant. Left unchanged. Past 30,000 or 50,000 miles quietly eats away at a Ford's future. As fluid ages, its protective additives break down, allowing corrosion and scale to form inside the radiator and engine. Hoses start to swell or crack, thermostats stick, and the first warning is often the last. A sudden spike on the temperature gauge, steam from under the hood, or coolant pooling beneath the truck. Overheating warps aluminum cylinder heads and blows head gaskets, repairs that routinely cost from $3,000 to $4,000 and too often spell the end for high-mileage engines. Routine coolant flushes, with close inspection of hoses and thermostat, are the proven defense. Equally important, the PCV valve must be replaced every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. A clogged PCV drives up crankcase pressure, forcing oil past gaskets and seals, eventually causing leaks that ruin otherwise healthy engines. These two simple services, done on schedule, prevent the silent failures that end so many promising odometer runs. Automatic transmission failure is one of the most expensive setbacks for high-mileage Fords, and the root cause is almost always neglected fluid. Despite what the owner's manual may promise, the idea of lifetime transmission fluid has been debunked by every serious rebuilder and fleet manager. Fluid exposed to heat above 220 degrees. Fahrenheit loses its protective qualities fast. Lab tests show clutch life is cut in half at those temperatures. Real-world invoices from independent shops tell the story. Units that went 120,000 miles without a fluid change often arrive burnt, with blackened automatic transmission fluid and ruined clutches. In contrast, trucks serviced every 30,000 to 50,000 miles with original equipment, manufacturer fluid, and a fresh filter routinely surpass 300,000 miles on the original transmission. Mechanics warn that heat and debris are silent killers, and that skipping even one fluid change can cost thousands. For owners aiming at 500,000 miles, Regular automatic transmission fluid and filter service is non-negotiable. Nothing preserves a Ford engine like a strict 5,000-mile oil change routine. Every teardown of a high-mileage Survivor reveals the same secret. Spotless internals, free of sludge, varnish, or scored cam journals. Engines that skipped this discipline tell a different story. Thick black sludge choking oil passages, timing chains chewed by grit, and cam lobes etched with deep scars. The cost of neglect is steep. A single missed interval stretching oil past 10,000 miles can turn into a $5,000 rebuild. Lab analysis and owner logs back it up. Trucks that made it to 400,000 or 500,000 miles almost always use premium synthetic or Ford spec oil, changed on schedule, with a high-quality filter every time. Cheap filters have collapsed under pressure, starving engines of lubrication and causing catastrophic failures. The most reliable Fords are boringly consistent. Oil and filter, every 5,000 miles, no exceptions. This is the highest return habit in the entire maintenance playbook. Skip it, and nothing else will save the engine. Across every entry, one truth stands out. Ford longevity is not luck. It is relentless maintenance. Extreme mileage is possible, but only for those who treat routine care as non-negotiable.